What are you doing?
Doing a half and half. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So my face looks kind of crazy today. As you can tell by the title, I am doing a half American makeup versus Korean makeup. If you follow me on Snap and Insta Stories, you guys know I took a trip to South Korea and I got to learn about their beauty culture and I was so inspired. The women there have the most impeccable skin I've ever seen in my life, like porcelain baby skin. I was so inspired by their makeup. I was like, I have to do a video that's versus. And I've seen like a couple videos, not very popular I think here in America to do the versus thing, but if I could, I'd take a trip all over the world and show you guys the difference. I think it's fascinating. I think it's fascinating what we think in America is beautiful, sexy, fierce, glam versus, you know, other parts of the world. Here it's like youthful, hair sticking up, youthful, soft, happy, bright. Oh, I love it. Also, I have a huge giveaway going on in my last video, or this video right up here. Well, good luck to you guys who are entering, and those who don't know about it, I would check it out and click it because it's huge and you are going to die. You're gonna die or you're gonna live. So excited for this giveaway. So good luck to you guys. But if you wanna learn more about this Korean versus American makeup and see the difference and what it is, it's absolutely fascinating. You can pick little pieces that you like from the look. I learned from one of the top celebrity makeup artists in Korea. So she went step by step and I was just so lucky to be there and learn everything and soak it up. Now I can bring it to you guys and show you what the top trending things are in Korea and how they see beauty. So if you want to learn more about it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can keep updated. I post videos every week. Hit that notification bell so you can be a part of the quad family. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. I have a lot of redness on this side of my face. I'm going to start off with the American primer on this side. So this is Cover FX. It's a calming primer. I actually took this on the trip with me because my skin has been kind of irritated and red lately. But normally in America, we like to fill in pores. We like to use clear primers most of the times. And that's just basically so that our makeup can last, so our skin can look flawless and smooth. For the Korean side, I'm going to be using this primer right here from Erborian. This is the Pink Perfect Cream. And normally what they like to use primers for in Korea, from what I've learned, is that they like to use them to brighten their skin. It does have like a nice blurring effect. It's called Blur Secret Glow Skin Refining 4-in-1 Primer. They're huge on skincare in Korea. So everything from this brand that is makeup is always infused with a ton of skincare products that is really good for your skin. And it actually comes out kind of like a baby pink. And what they like to use this for is to just brighten their skin. And this also has like a blurring effect, kind of like a Facetune. Ooh, I just got that in my hair. Kind of has like a Facetune blur effect. I really like this. For the skin, in America, we like the full coverage most of the time. For me, I really like it. So this is my favorite foundation. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on with a beauty blender to make my skin look flawless. And I'm gonna do, this is gonna be so weird, I'm gonna do half of my face. Foundation usually tends to be, like mine is a little bit darker, but I blend it into the neck and I like to look a little bit more tan. Now on this side, they like to use CC or BB creams. They have a lot of amazing skincare benefits in their CC and BB creams. This one is like the fullest coverage that I found in a CC cream that I've ever used. So that's why I'm using this one for my skin. This is the Illuminator from Erborian as well. Comes out white. I'm just gonna dot it on with my finger. When you work it into your skin, it starts to take on the color of your skin tone. You can never have the wrong color because it warms up to your pH and gives you your exact color. And this has amazing coverage. So I was using this actually every single day I was in Korea because I didn't want heavy full face of makeup, especially the people there didn't wear makeup like that. So it was really nice to use something that was a little bit more lightweight than my usual cake. As you can see already, it gives your skin a really nice plump effect. It just makes you look like you have really nice skin. And in Korea, the women are known for their beautiful skin. For the concealer, I'm going to be using, on the American side, over here, the Tarte Shape Tape. And usually in America, we like to make this V right here, like that. Bring it in, like so. And this lifts the eye, makes it look brighter and lighter and amazing. I'm also gonna highlight right here. This is gonna be odd, but down the nose, brightening the inner part of the face, taking it all the way out to the tops of the cheekbones because we want high cheekbones. They like to keep it right in the center. So I'm just gonna do that part right there, around the nose there, and that's pretty much where I'm going to conceal. The brows are the big thing. This Wet n Wild little brow kit, I just love it so freaking much, and it's so inexpensive. It's called the Ultimate Brow Kit, and I'm gonna use this on my brows. This is a Makeup Shack T55 brush right here. So on the American side, we usually like to go for a full arched brow. Personally, I'm American, and I can't really say that we all like that brow because sometimes I like full fluffy brows. Sometimes I go for thinner looking brows because my brows are naturally thin. So this is just like in general, what we see on Instagram is the full arched brow. So I'm really going to accentuate that arch. And I like to go 2 to 3 shades darker on my brows. And usually that's what we like to do here in these parts. And then I'm gonna bring some brow hairs out here, just doing these little upward strokes. Ooh, this is a really good brow brush. And then I'm gonna fill it in even more with the Precisely My Brow pencil from Benefit. And this is in shade 6. I'm going a lot darker here. So the beginning of the brow is usually thicker, and then it goes at an arch and then goes down into a thinner tail. For the Korean brow, the straight brow is what they like to do. But instead of using this, it's kind of harsh for Korean makeup. They like to go lighter, softer, natural looking. So I'm gonna take the powder only, and I'm gonna take the lightest powder because they usually like to go a few shades lighter than their natural color. And instead of making that arch, they go straight across. So I'm gonna stay right here and just bring it over. With everything that they do with makeup, their goal is to look young and almost like baby-like, like a little girl. So straight full brow is one of their things. My natural hair will not blend with this light color. I'm gonna use a darker shade on my brow, but I'm gonna make it as straight as possible. I'm just gonna brush through the brow hairs right here so we can fill in the top without going overboard with actually filling them in. So I'm just going to brush the product up towards the top of the brows. I'm gonna move on to the eyeshadow, and that was the most interesting part for me because our eyeshadow technique is so different than theirs. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Jaclyn Hill palette for this, the new Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. And can we just talk about how pigmented, buttery, smooth these freaking eyeshadows are from Morphe? It is insane. If you swatch one of these guys, it's literally like putting paint on your hands. It's crazy. For the American side, we like to really enhance the contour of our eye. So we do the crease, the lid. So I'm just gonna do an everyday eyeshadow look for the American side. Into this shadow right here for the crease. And we use several different colors to achieve this look. So I'm starting off with a light transition shade right into the crease. Bring it right in there. Okay, so for the next crease color, I'm going with the darkest brown right next to that black and just work that into the outer V. So I'm just gonna take a face powder, intensify this lid so it looks nice and clean, and it also helps with blending the edges really nicely on the other shadows. Also gonna highlight the brow bone, and some people either really like to use a shimmery brow bone color or some people really just don't like it. I can go both ways. I'm gonna take this shade right here and I'm gonna highlight my inner corners, a little bit of the brow bone, intensify the lower lash line as well. Personally, I like to use the same amount of shades as I'd use in the crease on the lower lash line just so everything flows really nicely and we have a nice gradient going. That's just the basic makeup for the American eyeshadow. So now for the Korean eye, this is what I learned from a popular makeup artist there. She basically said just to use a regular powder, something similar to your face color, and they like to put it just all over the lid. Kind of like what I do to create a base before I start my eyeshadow, just so everything is sealed in and even looking. She did the same exact thing. One trend that she said that they do very often is use red eyeshadow on their eyes. She explained it as like a sad kitten look, or like if you were just crying and you just want somebody to protect you, is how she explained it. I'm gonna go ahead and take this red shadow here in the palette. It's not exactly red, but I'm gonna take this one right here. I'm actually gonna take both of these and I'm gonna focus that right on the outer part of the eye. Bring it down to the lower lash line, but not all the way down. Blend out this eyeshadow with this blending brush. You want to make it look like you just finished wiping your eyes. And then for the highlight, she used a bright shimmery color. So I'm going to take the lightest one in this palette, which is this guy right here. I'm gonna work that down right under here. They call this the Egyosa. They like to use a shimmery shadow right here to create that little pouch, kind of like a cute little adorable looking baby face. And I'm gonna work that right on the inner corner and bring it down here as well to really make this area look as plump as possible. Usually in America, we like super sharp wing liners. So I'm gonna create a wing right here with using my Kat Von D liner. And we usually like to turn it up. So we start here and move it towards the end of the brow. And then we bring it down like a sharp angle here. And the closer we get to the inner part of the eye, the thinner the line gets, because it gives us that youthful, lifted, sexy cat eye. And what she explained for the wing liner on this side is that they, instead of doing a upward wing, they usually like to do a downward looking wing, because it's not really a wing, it's just a downward turn liner, because it makes them look sad and like baby dollish. Use a brown liner and then I'm going to soften it out. I'm also going to bring it in here. Brown liner from Kylie Cosmetics, and use that to kind of go over the line. So for mascara on our side, we usually like to use it if we're gonna prep our lashes for false lashes so they can look longer and fuller and just more dramatic. But on this side, go for just the natural lash. Take this lash right here, which is the Lilly lash in Lyla. Put that on really quick. On this eye, I'm gonna go ahead and line the lower lash line with a pink liner, something that's bright to open up the eyes. I'm just gonna take this black Milani eyeliner and put it right on the outer part of the eye. For contouring, I'm gonna use the Hoola Quickie contour stick. Ooh, that came out crazy. Contour right on this area of my face to chisel out the cheekbones. This is actually a very light contour. We like our foreheads, our jawline, our cheeks to look very defined. We like to have slim noses. What they really go for is the glow. This is actually exactly what the makeup artist used for the model. She took the glow cream and she placed it right on her cheeks, highlighted right in the center like that. So I did the cream, and then I'm gonna go over with this Galani highlight that I just got in today. This is in Tease. It's a really beautiful highlight, really gorgeous, like wow. So I'm gonna go in with this highlight right on the cheek. They end up looking super supple. Almost sometimes it looks a little oily, but to them that's a good look because it looks like they're super moisturized. They don't see it as oily. And I'm gonna move on to the other side. We like to look bronze, and so I'm gonna go in with my Bronze Goddess from Estee Lauder, and I'm going to use that right on the cheekbone and bring it right up on the temples. For the blush, we usually go for something on the corally side like this, on the cheekbone, behind the cheekbone, so it looks a little bit more natural looking. On Korean makeup, they usually like to go for a nice pop of bright pink. I'm gonna pop it on right to the apple of the cheek. I'm gonna go over it with this Tarte blush in Flush. It's like a really pretty pop of pink. And they keep it right on the apple because it looks very youthful. We like angular features, they're more soft and rounded. And then for the other side, I'm gonna take my Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess Illuminating Powder, this one right here that's like blinding. I'm gonna take the same brush and put it on the tip of the nose, the Cupid's bow, tops of the cheek. What brush is this? This is a Morphe M501 brush. This is an awesome precision highlighting brush that I just realized about right now. So on this side, I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips to make them look fuller. Nude lips in America is the thing. So I'm going to take Kylie's new liquid matte lipstick in Bare. We like to look like our lips are naturally just full and Kylie Jenner. But instead of using lip liner, they usually like to line their lips with concealer, and this is their lip liner. And this is so the lip doesn't bleed over and it helps their lips look smaller. We are going to use the blotted lip. I said this must be like a popular color because most of the women have this color on. I'm going to use the ColourPop blotted lip. This is like a lip stain. This is in the shade Sucker. The color is pretty heavy on the inner part of the lip and then it fades out. I actually did this lip technique in one of my get ready with me videos recently. I had no idea that it came from Korea. I almost forgot the bronzer. The makeup artist used a Hoola Benefit bronzer. The contour is basically in a V. Darken the outer perimeter of the face and make the face into a V shape. The focus would be right in the center. What do you guys think? Which side? Do you like the Korean side? Do you feel like you can incorporate some things in your look? Let me know if you're from Korea and you like some parts of this face that you like, some things you wouldn't definitely do. Let me know in the comments. I'm so interested to see what your thoughts are on this. And that's it. I love you guys so much. Before I let you go, I want you to know that you can do anything you want in this world and you can make your life as amazing as you want to make it. Just make sure you're thinking positive, beautiful thoughts. If you will bring that into your life and you will be the best person that you can be inside and out. Anyways, I love you guys so much and I will see you in my next video. Bye, dollies.